Hey everybody, and welcome back to Storytime with JRP, our brand new series. Today we are continuing our book called Laurence Grey, Secret of the Lost Roanoke Colony. We're currently in Chapter 4, so make sure to go back to Chapter 1 if you are just joining us. So, a brief recap of where we have just been left off. So, Laurence Grey, he's a historian, and his son Jason just told him about this amazing discovery that maybe the colony of Roanoke did not just disappear, perhaps they escaped, and that prompted Grey to look into this mysterious website by typing in various keywords, and we just ended the last chapter of him getting to that website. So we're going to continue now and find out what he's going to find out on there. So chapter 4 is called The Adventure Begins. Laurence Grey was beyond shocked. He quickly covered his mouth to keep himself from shouting. After all, this is a library. Grey couldn't believe it. The phrase ran wasn't an allusion to colonists running away. It was an acronym for a secret government organization. Grey couldn't wait to tell Jason, but he was still at work, so he continued to explore what was apparently a top-secret government website. What was so weird is why the password was so easy, and why a website made for something like this that occurred over 200 years ago, before the internet was even invented. As he explored the website, little was he aware the massive heap of trouble he was getting himself into. After 10 hours of work at the library and 8 hours at the police station, Laurence Grey got to his home at 12 midnight. As he got out of his car, Grey thought he heard a rustle in the bushes. Ignoring it, he went upstairs after entering his house. He got in bed as quickly as he could. After all, it was midnight. But just when things were starting to look up, the SWAT team came in. Doo-doo. Remember I used to do that in my early movies? Okay, Laurence Grey leaped 10 feet out of his bed when an entire company of SWAT soldiers knocked down his door and came gushing in. All immediately pointed their guns at Grey, the glare of the flashlights making it hard for him to see. One of them said, "Freeze!" and another said, "Hands behind your head!" and a third walked in with Jason, the latter handcuffed. Finally, a large-build, bulky, balding man in a suit walked into the room. The man was studying Grey as if the latter was a test subject or something. A SWAT man started reading Grey's rights, when suddenly Grey had had enough. He defiantly stepped out of the bed. SWAT's now all trained guns on him even more. "What is all this?" demanded Grey. "I'm with the HCPF, and I think you've caught the wrong guy." Then the balding man said, "Sir, you're the international terrorist, not me." Voodoo. Man, that was kind of a fast-moving chapter compared to other ones, but that is it today. Look how much has changed in just one chapter. Grey goes from scrolling on a computer at the library to being arrested by the SWAT. What did he get himself into? What access to the website was so top secret that the SWAT would come out just like that? You got to wonder, and you're going to have to wait until tomorrow to find out. So keep watching with us because the story is just going to get even more exciting. All right? See you then.